to deliver what we call high performance leadership, you have to be it. Everything you do and everything you choose not to do, everything you say or don't say, whether it's with your awareness or outside of your awareness, everything is picked up by people around you. Whether they're conscious of it or not, but everything is picked up and it becomes part of the message that you're sending. So you have to pay attention to your signals, your leadership signals. They will, to a very large extent, determine what is being done in your organization, what people will do and what they won't do, what they'll buy into and what they won't. So your behavior, that really are your signals, is determined by how you feel about things. It's determined by your mindset. You could say, to cut a long story short, that it's determined by your heart and your brain. So you have to have, in order to deliver high performance leadership, a high degree of personal insight and flexibility as well, so that you're free to choose whatever behavior is appropriate in a situation, so that you make sure you send the right signals, the signals that will produce the behavior that will produce the desired outcomes for you and for your organization. And you have to do this in a way where you feel comfortable doing it. Now, we all wired differently and we have different preferences. Some lean more towards what we call the hard stuff and the model, the integral approach. Others will lean more towards the soft stuff or the people stuff. We all have our mental preferences and setups. Now, so one thing is to know that, and you'll know what I'm talking about if you've ever had to sell a message to your team that you didn't truly believe in. Probably you could see in your team immediately that they were not sure. Do you mean it? Do you not mean it? What precisely is your message in this? What's your take on it? So you have to find yourself very comfortable in the role so that you can remain authentic also when you choose your behavior. So awareness, personal flexibility, and of course also some courage to move into a situation and show yourself in this way. Another example could be that, let's say you're wired towards achieving things, you're motivated by achieving things, and you're talking to people about everything that we can achieve together. You're talking about your vision, you're talking about the targets with enthusiasm, and you may find yourself frustrated because not everybody is buying into it with the same enthusiasm, or sometimes maybe even not buying into it at all, or even working against you. They may be wired differently, so away from things. They've got more focus on what to avoid, and they won't quite get you, and they won't be motivated by your speak. So that's just a small example of what can happen in the everyday if we're not aware of our own mindsets as managers and leaders, and how we approach others who, of course, have different mindsets. So there's a position from which you can actually do this. And when I say position, I mean a mental position and a physiological position at the same time, from where it's actually much easier to navigate and also navigate the different paradoxes that you have to hold as a leader. So to live on the short term while you deliver on the long term. So go for results while still, keeping people reasonably happy with going to work and content and listening to and thriving. So the soft stuff, you have to be able to hold those opposites. You can do that from a third position, and it really requires your self-insight and your own personal state management. Indeed, it's no small feat to be a leader today. So reach out. Network with others, talk to others, grow yourself, and make sure that you always get, let's say, another opinion on your behaviors, that you get the feedback that you need and that you deserve also as a leader, so that you can continue to evolve from the position that you hold today.